What's up, everyone? It's Phil with it here with yet another episode of Batman Arkham Knight. In the last episode, we finished up all the checkpoints and watchtowers in all of Gotham City, and we solved over half of all the riddles in Gotham as well. In this episode, we're going to be taking care of some more, and also seeing if we can find some more informants, that way we can see what else we have to do. Speak of the devil. And there we go. Yay.
Talk. Good.
Alright, next up. Alright, so now we're going to be solving all the available ones in Miyagani Island.
You know, I never thought I'd say this, but I'm getting kind of tired of all this quiet.
Alright.
Oh no, you've lost! What's wrong? Can't cope when I set a time limit?
Oh, I get it.
Can't cope?
Time limit?
Ah, the sweet taste of someone else's
Oh.
failure. Faster next time, detective, or you will fail again. Faster next time, detective. You are defeated. Too slow, Dark Knight. Too slow. Oh no, you've lost. What's wrong? Can't cope when I set a time limit? Can't cope?
Time limit?
Alright, get back up here. And better thing to do would just put explosive gel on that.
Yeah. But who the hell was Joker?
Use the voice synthesizer again. Get him back over to the switch. And then...
What's with all the rain? Suddenly Penguin don't look so stupid. That umbrella.
Oh no,
Oh,
you've
wait.
lost. What's wrong? Can't cope when I set a time limit? Can't cope? Can't cope?
Time limit?
Oh, there were two of them. I did not see that other one. Ah, awesome.
Can you believe it? I was at Blackgate, the Asylum, Arkham City. Never seen me.
You are defeated. Too slow, Dark Knight. Too slow. Ah, the sweet taste of someone else's failure. Faster next time, detective, or you will fail again. Faster next time, detective.
God damn it. And there we go.
You're only hurting yourself, detective. Had I been allowed to finish that riddle, it would have been twice as intellectually enriching.
Whatever. Next up. Friends of the Waynes, though not as wealthy. This memorial award keeps Gotham healthy. which of course is the Elliott Memorial Hospital. Yeah. And here we go. Master Bruce, you have a visitor. Bruce looked up from his position, curled in a fetal ball on a window ledge. He had had plenty of visitors since the death of his parents, an endless stream of grown-ups who suffocated him in kindness, patting him on the head and talking in soft, patronizing tones, as if a sentence spoken at normal volume would cause the poor little orphan to detonate, like a bomb they'd rather leave undisturbed than risk having diffused. This wasn't one of those people. It was Thomas Elliott. Tommy. The blond boy pushed past Alfred before Bruce could respond. He looked at Bruce and grinned. "Thank you, Alfred," Bruce said, trying to sound normal in front of his friend. Alfred coughed awkwardly before leaving the room. It was these moments, when the others were around, that he and Bruce were still learning to navigate together. Alfred had reached for Bruce's hand at the funeral, only for the boy to snatch it away, embarrassed. Yet he refused to let go during the car ride home. "We have to be kind to you." Tommy slumped casually down next to Bruce, fixed him with an intense stare that mirrored Bruce's own. "That's what Ms. Hyslop said at school. Everyone's being kind to me, Tommy. It's boring." Tommy thought about this. "I wish my parents were dead," he said eventually. "Then I'd be a billionaire, like you." Bruce's stunned laughter echoed across the Manor's empty rooms. "Yeah, then again, your friend was a little crazy." Alright, next up we got a trophy, of course. Let's see this.
It's gonna take more than muscle and guns to crack that joint. You forget.
Oh, awesome. It's one of these kind. Alright, follow the trail. See where it goes. It's going up here, so we're gonna have to go up here. Dang it! That is not what I was wanting. Alright, straight down here. Oh, here we go. That was the easiest one. Alright. Director's showcase for the police car. Now what?
Who cares who Batman is? He's the guy who made our lives hell for as long as I can remember. That's the important thing.
Wait, what? Oh. Need the Batmobile up here, but how the hell can I...
Weird. All the radio stations are playing that emergency broadcast song.
Wait. Oh yeah, there's a... right there. How the hell do I bring the Batmobile up there? Okay. That's probably how we get up there. Gotta get up this parking lot.
I'm punching you in the face. Remind me to hit a toy shop before we leave. Told my kid I was gonna buy him a present.
And let's go! So that's how we get it. Yep.
What's the bear doing here?
Nice.
What the soldiers still doing here, man? Almost rooting for Batman to kick their ass. This is our city.
Next up. The League of Assassins struck blades through hearts. Now they impale each other's art.
The League of Assassins stuck blades through hearts. Now they impale each other's art.
Oh, there it is. The head of the demon. The demon's head. The messenger dropped down onto the puddled street and stayed crouched in shadow, her hand resting on the hilt of a katana. Caution was innate, trained into every sinew and fiber of her body. She waited for the drunken couple to stagger past and approach her canvas, a wall of decaying posters. She unfolded the stencil and held it in place. Small nozzling, concealed in her wrist guard, released a pressurized can of black paint. With a few waves of her hand, the image was complete. It would join the others. She spent the night emblazoning on Gotham's walls. Most people would think it was another work of art. They wouldn't know of the war that raged, the war to bring him back, to resurrect Ra's al Ghul. The air whistled. Instinct turned her head as a blade grazed skin and embedded itself in the center of dripping insignia. The assassin stepped out of her throwing stance and drew a sword from her back. You openly defy the League of Assassins. The penalty is death. With the blood, wiping the blood from her cheek, the messenger faced her enemy. There is no league without him. This is the truth. Surveying her surroundings, the assassin approached. You will not find his body. What will make you think we're still looking? The messenger unsheathed her katana. The demon's head will live again. Alright, next up. A lot more shit.
Eating on 'em pretty bad from what I can see. Definitely ain't a good night to be a firefighter.
Yeah, not wrong there.
Don't worry, he ain't catching us.
Not yet, anyway. Huh. Alright, next up. Another trophy here. Oh.
This is more like it. Gotham went to sleep after Joker died. Let's go see the blown up factory. Come on.
Alright, now I kind of remember this one. Alright. Hit that. Next up, use the voice synthesizer to command him to go towards...
I bet I could take these militia guys.
I need to choose a location they can reach before I issue an order.
Oh. To here. Next up, another remote electrical charge. Alright, now that it hits him, you're gonna want to use that to activate the robot again.
Like it weren't even here.
And there we go. See? Easy. Alright. Another shield.
Let's hit a liquor store next. Jeez, he's coming after us. Oh God, what's he doing? What's he doing? He's tailing us. Keep driving.
Oh. Here.
The militia boys are crapping their pants, but the two boss won't let them go. Panic attacks, drinking tear gas. I barely breathe a whiff of the stuff. That's one nasty-looking cloud hanging over Ace.
There we go. Because there's a higher ceiling, the crates can go a little higher.
I saw it. CCPD was
Next up.
freaking Warsaw.
Grab the trophy, but we got a problem. Robots. Which means with that, just, hey, drop it, crush the robots, then lift it back up.
Back in town. And I thought things were gonna calm down.
Alright, next up, another shield. Ready, aim, fire. The highest building in Arkham City, a strange man worked here who took no pity. Well, obviously it's referring to something from the last game, Arkham City. Now let's take a look around there. Why, could it be referring to that? Wonder Tower from Arkham City. In fact, there's the whole thing. Hugo Strange followed Ra's al Ghul's out to Wonder Tower's viewing platform. Arkham City gleamed beneath him, a beautiful patchwork of neon and steel. "How is our mayor?" Ra's inquired, tightly gripping the railing to steady himself. "Playing his part." People seemed quite convinced. It will be morally repugnant to a few. Even they cannot deny the impulse. Ra's closed his eyes to wipe the slate clean. Strange had noted the subtle glitches in his master's behavior. The professor had conducted enough experiments to recognize the symptoms of mental trauma, as well as when a patient is trying to mask its effects. "I wish you would let me allow me access to the source of your power," Strange said benignly. "I could help. It is here, isn't it? In the base of this tower." Ra's laughed, and suddenly Strange couldn't breathe. "You think you see weakness?" Ra's squeezed. Strange felt his throat tightening, life ebbing away. "How wrong you are." Raish released him, and Strange dropped to his knees, sucking in air. Raish walked back to his place overlooking the city. We will rid Gotham of its vermin. Nothing can stop us. Strange massaged his neck. You think you will stand idly by while we murder thousands? Batman won't, Raish replied. But Bruce Wayne won't have any choice. Alright, next up. More trophies. Oh, I remember this. Get the bat claw ready and fire. And that's the showcase for the dragon drone. Alright, next up. Oh, I remember. Alright, to get this one, we have to circle all the way the hell around here. And hit that wall over there. I said hit that wall. There we go. Yeah, we always hear that a lot.
Ah, this one's particularly ingenious, detective. You'll be stuck for... What? Already?
Why does it stump him? Alright. And circle back around. Alright, and solve a whole lot more, because goddamn. Before we go on, I would recommend that you use the remote hacking device and deactivate this gate. Trust me, it'll make things a little easier. Uh-oh. God damn it. God damn it. Stop zapping everyone. Just run them over like usual. He ain't been seen since Arkham Origins. Anarchy was not that much of a problem. Okay, we got one here. 2887, 2887, 2171. So around here. That was convenient.
There's a friggin' army out there, and they ain't killed them yet. The bat's here!
And yay. Except
Riddler. All right. Good. I don't care where you've gone. I'll find you someday and kick the living crap out of you.
alright, there it is. Good thing the Batmobile's nearby.
Bruce Wayne hit pretty hard back in Arkham City. An uppercut.
Think of this not as a time trial, detective, but as a time ordeal.
Alright, let's roll.
Time.
Batman's got a dick. That's cheap.
Come on, just keep going up.
What did Scarecrow do? Oh, that stuff was nasty.
Got it. And that's the showcase for the Diamondback drone. Actually, let's do another riddle. Sure. Actual riddle. A former warden who had a strange turn. His appointment as mayor was a cause for concern. It's probably something about Mayor Quincy Sharp.
A former warden who had a strange turn. His appointment as mayor was a cause for concern.
Indeed. Quincy Sharp for mayor. Visiting hours. Prisony. The irony wasn't lost on Quincy Sharp. But that didn't mean he appreciated it. Quincy cried on the hard, cramped bed in his small, sterile cell, longing for the splendor of his city hall. He wished his master was here. Dr. Hugo Strange had awoken Quincy, lifted him to a higher state of awareness, made him mayor of Gotham. The therapy, the drugs, the loss of free will. A fair price for such a gift. In return, Quincy had defeated Strange through both trials. Even now, he clutched at Strange's remaining secrets, dear mementos of a parted friend. "It's okay, Quincy," he heard Strange said. "I'm here." "Hugo?" Quincy asked, wiping his tears on the cheap Arkham City jumpsuit the guards made him wear. There he was, Dr. Hugo Strange, with his radiant white lab coat and paternal smile. "Quincy, my servant, my friend. We don't have much time." Quincy cried again with joy. How, Master, how did you... Psychology, Quincy. Science. I'm a being of suggestion, etched into your subconscious through by my living self. The therapy. Quincy realized. The hypnosis, the drugs. Stay with me, the master, please. Quincy tried to grab hold of a phantom hand. I cannot, Strange said, looking benevolently down at Quincy, stroking his hair with a touch the prisoner couldn't feel. But there is one last service. There's one last service you can perform for me. Anything, Hugo, please. First, remove the sheet from your bed, Quincy, and tie it to the light fixture on the ceiling. Okay, that's a dark turn. Alright, another riddle. Are you suffering from a mental split? Take out the trash before you defend it.
Watch out for the bat. I'm not getting caught like last time.
Are you suffering from a mental split? Take out the trash before you defend it.
Oh, what was it? Ocean Master Sushi. I don't get it. Oh, okay. Garbage collectors asked Pipes sitting in the Hell's Gate offices holding the stained second-hand uniform at arm's length, like a new parent with his first dirty diaper. You completely sure about this, boss? We're sure, Dent growled from across the desk. Pipes didn't argue. It wasn't nice, Harvey speaking. You could tell after a while. The way a group of school friends could tell the pair of identical twins among them apart. Yeah. It's not about the voice, not always. It's about the face. Which eye swings around faster to look at you? Which side of the mouth? The lantern jaw or the charred, twisted lips? The smile plays across first. We need a front for the big job. And you owe us, all of you, the compensation claims. Arkham City had been corrupt as hell, sure, but Pipes had run-ins with enough dirty cops to know justice flowed one way in Gotham. Well, it does if you haven't got the best lawyer the city ever saw running your class action suit behind the scenes. I get it, boss, I do, Pipes stammered. It's just Hell's Gate waste disposal and legal services? Really? Dent leaned forward. Pipes tried not to shudder as the weeping skin peeled from the leather chair. Trust me, they're one and the same in this town. Yeah, just scan that.
I kind of feel like I lost something. No worries.
Alright, next up.
Bruce Wayne, you know, like when you're trying to be rough. Hill back.
Solving actual riddles this time.
I'm going. Oh crap! He's coming after us.
Unnatural cure for Scarecrow's doom. Your savior's gone, but still in bloom.
Let's see, where was Ivy at?
I don't care if the gas is gone. Batman still ain't one to fight. Militia's still here. Man, those guys won't take getting their asses kicked for an answer. Their new commander won't let them go. I thought Arkham Knight ran away. Not him, the assassin guy. He's got a grudge against the Bat, and he's keeping them all in line.
trophy.
I think I saw Batman earlier. Guy's looking a little hairier these days.
Oh, that's probably on the next floor. Yep, here it is.
You see the Bat's car? I'd like to go for a joyride in that thing.
Jeez. There it is. Pamela stirred from her slumber and squinted at the lone orchid on her nightstand. Conventional wisdom says a Gloriosa could never survive in such dry, frigid conditions. Just as the doctors had predicted, she herself would wither and die within a month of her admittance to Seattle General's intensive care unit. It had almost been 6, and the flower was still in bloom. While Pamela had never felt stronger or more in tune with the world around her. The orchid was a gift from her mentor, Professor Jason Woodrue, the man who had professed his love for her and left her to die from a toxic cocktail of phytohormones he forced her to inject in the lab they shared. Pamela's initial heartache seemed paltry in hindsight. She realized Woodrue's parting gift was far greater than he could have ever imagined. The orchid spoke to her now, ethereal whispers of a world beyond these sterile walls, of a higher purpose, a new life. Pamela feigned sleep when the door opened and the handsome specialist approached the bed to check on her. She thrust out an arm, gripped the back of his neck with inhuman strength, and pulled him in close. The man was powerless to resist as she planted a deadly kiss on his lips. Timid wallflower Pamela Isley was no more. Poison ivy had arrived. Well, I'm actually gonna end this episode off here. So, we solved a shit ton of riddles. We still got a lot of stuff to do in both Bleak and Founders Island, but that's not gonna be until we get everything else finished. Well, other than that, I'll see you guys later.